Denver. It's the NBA All-Star Game between the Eastern All-Stars and the Western All-Stars. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go courtside for the player introduction.
Stand up! Get on your feet for your Western All-Stars. Starting at guard from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant. Starting at the other guard from the Houston Rockets, Tracy McGrady. Starting at forward from the Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony. Starting at the other forward from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Starting at center from the Houston Rockets, Yao Ming. The coach, Flip Saunders, the rest of the Western All-Stars. Tonight's lineup for the Eastern All-Stars, starting at guard from the Miami Heat, Dwyane Wade. Starting at guard from the Boston Celtics, Paul Pierce. Starting at forward from the New Jersey Nets, Vince Carter. Starting at forward from the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James. Starting at center from the Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard. The coach, Rick Carlisle. The rest of the Eastern All-Stars.
The West comes up with the ball. Wade not biting on the head fake, staying right where he is. Here's Yao. And count it. Can't get it to drop. Tips off the mark. James with defenders all over him. Bryant strips it. He pokes it away and takes it from him. Dwyane Wade, the spectacular dunk. The East could have prevented that basket.
The defense should have rotated to pick up the man with the ball.
Going to the spin move. Pulling up. Yes.
Vince Carter.
Bryant with the change of direction. Rejected by Howard.
His timing was
blocked from behind. Dwight Howard. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
James swipes the pass.
Counted for two. That was great timing by Howard. The Eastern All-Stars are ahead by 6. Advances up court. Wade with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Comes from behind for the block.
He read the offensive play perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Howard. The three doesn't go. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by McGrady. From the paint, the Western All-Stars trail by 4. He elevates, hits the 2. It's been a great stretch. The hot shooting has been a big factor in keeping this team in front.
You're right, Marv. They're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
The Eastern All-Stars, giving their opposition no room to move. The Western All-Stars, not falling for any fakes, just staying home in front of their man. Nice ball movement from the Western All-Star. Anthony with the setup. He saw the double coming and got rid of the ball for the nice assist. Wade, not a lot of space.
Dwyane,
that player is starting to feel it. He's hit 3 in a row.
They should take advantage of that and keep putting the ball in his hands.
With the pull-up, the deep 2 is good. About 40 seconds left in the quarter. Wade with a spin move from the perimeter. Good for 3.
James.
Just over a half minute left in the quarter. Here's Dwyane. Tomahawks it through. Garnett sends it away. Out of bounds on the loose ball. He doesn't bite on the fake. Wade tries the jumper. The Eastern All-Stars go up by 7. The shot clock is off as they play this out. Wade with the nice defensive play.
Quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
The first quarter comes to an end. The Eastern All-Stars lead by 7. They're off to a strong start, and they'll be looking for more of the same in the second quarter.
One time, one time, one time, one time, yeah, one time, yeah, Cardi, shoot it. Everybody's gonna wanna recruit it from the bench to the bleachers. Turn up the speakers. Nobody can handle me when I'm on the parquet. Start the party. I'm on fire. The fans desire the man to make the best of the game retire. Champion, throw it down, big man. 6'4" on the floor, go around, big man. We running and stunning the palm while we running the streets. We gotta eat, step up, get your rep up. No rep can't tell me I'm less than the best. Big talk every time east to west. No crossover, no pop when I rock. It's trouble when I lick a double-double, yeah. Alley-oop to the hoop, big up the crew. NBA Live, let's see who's who.
Brings it up court. Kidd with the jump shot. Comes up empty. Garnett is on it. Bryant right at the basket. Nice basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket. Lays it up for 2. Setting it up on the right. He takes it inside with the tomahawk. A spectacular finish. Tracy McGrady.
Kidd has called for the isolation. We'll see if he can finish the play.
Kwame Brown one-hands it.
They keep knocking down shot after shot. This team looks confident and they're ready to put this one away.
With the jumper, the 2's no good.
Kidd was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Kidd shows the spin move. The Western All-Stars are all over their opponents. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Their mid-range game has really come through for them tonight. It's accounted for a big portion of their points.
Yes!
Tracy McGrady.
Kidd with the ball. Given no room to move by Bryant. Miller almost lost it, trying to set up the defender, but they still have possession.
He needs to be more careful with the ball, Marv. They're playing well defensively, but they're having no luck slowing down the other team.
Brown rejects it. Spinning. Miller rises up.
Reggie Miller. Now that is something he does pretty well. He's able to ignore the defender coming in for the block, keeps his focus on the release, and nails the jumper.
A nice job of keeping his concentration to hit that shot.
Artest extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
The three is off the mark. Garnett challenged the three and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
The Eastern All-Stars are letting everyone get a touch. Anthony sets it up near the top. It is not good from the baseline. Good anticipation by the defender.
He made him think he had a good look and took it away quickly with some nice hustle.
Kidd tries the spin move. Young gets to the shot from behind.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
With the gorgeous move, takes the contact, adjusts his shot in midair, and gets it to go.
The Eastern All-Stars are running an isolation play and hoping to get a quick score.
Loose ball, out of bounds.
They're going to turn the ball over unless they start making smarter passes.
Yao is not buying. 4 left on the clock. Advances up court. Less than 24 now. The shot clock is turned off.
It looks to be an isolation, Marv. They're going to let him go one-on-one.
15 seconds left in the quarter. McGrady with solid defense. Here's Miller.
Reggie
hits
Miller.
for 2. Anthony bringing it up court. Sends the prayer. And halfway through this one, the Eastern All-Stars lead by 5. Here are the key players at the half.
EA Sports, NBA Live, 2005. I go by the name of Shaquille, you understand that? DMM's the squad, LT on the track.
Train to be the best, work to be the best, play to be the best, beat to be the best, grind to be the best, strive to be the best, born to be the best, live to be the best, train to be the best, work to be the best, play to be the best, beat to be the best, grind to be the best, strive to be the best, born to be the best, live to be the best.
There ain't no comp, my dog, that's just me. One mic, one track, one MC. Folks be trying to hate, but still I G. On my rise to the top where I'm supposed.
Kidd going to the spin move. Bryant is staying right in front of his man. Backs him down. Here's Arenas. Nails the jumper.
They look very, very confident shooting the basketball.
The defense has not looked strong during this stretch. Bryant with no room to breathe. A defensive wall put up by McGrady. Team foul number 1 picked up by the Western All-Stars. McGrady pulls up.
Jason Kidd.
That's team foul number 1 on the Eastern All-Star. Good on the first. McGrady gets them both. It drops. The West is struggling right now to slow down the other team.
They need to keep playing solid defense and hope that things turn around soon.
Anthony in traffic.
Anthony is shooting over 65% from the field.
That turnover was a result of the pressure defense being applied by Garnett. Kobe Bryant with the emphatic dunk. The spin. Here's Brown. The assist by Kidd.
He's making a contribution with those nice assists. He doesn't feel as though he needs to do the scoring.
Bryant with the shot. The Western All-Stars trail by 1. Sent away by Garnett. Here's McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
Arenas from the perimeter.
Gilbert
The Eastern
Arenas.
All-Stars lead by 2.
The Eastern All-Stars failed to communicate and help each other defensively.
The offensive player should not be allowed to penetrate that easily. The delivery by Kidd. He's picked the defense apart with his passing tonight.
Well, Marv, he has that knack of getting the ball to his teammates where they can do something with it. It just seems natural for him, and that's why he's such a great playmaker.
Anthony from outside. The Western All-Stars lead by 1.
For 3.
This team is doing the right things on defense.
The shooter was pressured into a tough three-pointer by Garnett. Here's Bryant. Lays it home. Spinning. Fires from downtown. Misfires from 3. The defender using his size to full advantage.
That mismatch causing all kinds of problems for the shooter. Not a whole lot of daylight, and he has to adjust his shot just to get it over the taller man. That makes for tough shooting.
Kidd with the jumper.
Jason
comes up with 2. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Here's Anthony. Powers it through. Carmelo Anthony. Kidd working from the middle.
He wants to isolate his defender and take over
Jason
offensively.
Kidd for 3.
Bryant elevates and shoots. The Western All-Stars have a 4-point lead. The shot clock's been turned off. From downtown, off the mark with the turnaround. He sets up on the right. Clock shows 11 seconds. Covered tight by Kidd. The dish off by Bryant.
He's showing us that he's not a selfish player. If you put yourself in a position to score, he'll find you with the assist.
Kidd with a lot of room. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Eastern All-Stars trail by 6.
There's enough time left to overcome the deficit and get the win.
It won't be easy. The other team will be looking to put this one away.
Yo, it's your favorite band, Wild Bunch. NBA Live 2005. EA Sports, baby. It's in the game. Ow! Yeah. See, things about to change round here. Yep, the bunch about to raise the bar, so be clear. It's never gonna be the same again. We set trends, then we change them. Learn your rules, just to break them. Crowns and thrones, we about to take them. It's my life. You don't wanna walk in my shoes, I paid my dues. Now it's time for me to get my just due. I'm busy in the blocks and do I reach top notch. Standing on top of the world until the stops.
Wade comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. Nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1. To the line for 1. Dwyane Wade.
The Eastern All-Stars able to add one more from the line for a 3-point play. Here's Garnett. Puts it down with power. Kevin Garnett.
They're getting ready for an isolation play. They're thinking mismatch defensively.
Drops the long 2.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
The shot erased by Howard. Sent back by McGrady. This has been a terrific defensive performance.
The pressure
Sends it back. Kevin Garnett.
The East is having a hard time slowing down the other team offensively.
They need to get a defensive stop to avoid getting discouraged. Hits the two. The Western All-Stars did not look very organized defensively on that possession.
A defense, the quick hands, timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him.
Counted for two. Watched very closely by Wade. The Western All-Stars with nice ball distribution.
Garnett is on target tonight. That's 3 in a row. Let's see if they go back to him the next time down.
Wade tees it up. With the windmill, the strong finish. Tracy McGrady. James surrounded. The Eastern All-Stars trail by 3.
To number 2.
They've used their last foul.
First foul in the final.
McGrady's able to hit from the line. He hits both. Hits it from the left of the circle.
Wade able to shoot it over the defender.
Bryant on the left side. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Anthony from downtown. The 3 doesn't go. Swatted by Garnett. With the penetration, rejected from behind. LeBron James off the backboard. Anthony gives him no room. Able to shake loose. LeBron James.
Stars West.
Bryant with the notion to fire. No good from the top of the circle. The Western All-Stars playing nose-to-nose defense.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Only 5 left on the shot clock. Hits for 2.
The isolation play was executed to perfection. Great job finishing the play.
Yao with the find. Hits the jumper.
It's tough to win games when you don't take care of the basketball.
They have to be ready when the other team steps up the pressure. Cleaned up by Anthony. Totally shut down by Howard. Shoots from downtown. The feed by Garnett.
For 3.
They have time to set up the offense and get a quality shot.
The spin. James in heavy traffic. The turnover is good.
James able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play. Good pressure, forcing them to give up the critical turnover.
11 seconds to go in the game. 5 seconds left in this one. Yes, a sensational shot for the game winner.
The referees still have to review it, but it looked like he definitely released it in time.
This ball game is over. The Eastern All-Stars have managed to win a close one. They did an outstanding job of controlling the tempo down the stretch.
It's never easy to protect the lead when the score is close in the fourth.